Same old feeling, same old home, same old feeling. Since you've been gone, same old heart, it's just a bit more blue. After all these years, I'm still in love with you. After all these years, I'm still in love with you. Welcome to Concussion Discussion. Concussion Discussion. Concussion Discussion, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We're back. We're doing it tonight. Got Drufus here. Everybody, Drufus. Yeah, don't know what you're saying, Drufus. Anyways, so got a lot going on tonight. Got a guest to talk to tonight, and glad you're all joining us. So we're going to be talking to a guy by the name of Buzz Johnson. Buzz is with an organization called AESOWM, I think it is. I don't know. But we've got a few things to get to before we get to that. So, not sure what that is about. I didn't get the background information. But welcome to Concussion Discussion. And I'm Mike Pencil. And this is Drufus. And, we're on podcast. We're on radio. We're on mediums. We're in Nantucket, Canada. I know a lot of people are listening to us in the U.S. Nantucket, Canada is in the Northwest Territories of Canada, which, a lot of people think it's in the Yukon territories, but we're actually in the Northwest Territories. And we're at WNXZ 105.5 FM, and we're also on HRPA 1145 AM. So, yeah. And we want to encourage people to give to Nantucket 16, because we're trying to, improve the show. So it brings as much. It's a Cash App, Nantucket 16, Cash App, Nantucket 16. So, yeah, you can do that. And, we're trying to get people to like, share, and subscribe our show, if you like, share, and subscribe. So, that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the thing. I was looking in the news, reading in a magazine. Burt Reynolds passed away. Yeah, I didn't know that. Burt Reynolds, Drufus? No, I don't know. Who is Burt Reynolds? Well, he was an actor. He's Smoking a Bandit, Gator, all those movies. No. Well, I don't know. But he did say that he, passed away. Let's see. Jupiter Medical Center. How did they get him to another planet? Oh, man, come on. How did they get him to another planet? Drufus. Jupiter Medical Center. It's probably a hospital. I don't know. Anyways, it brings me to mind, Drufus, he's been in more stuff again, lately, this girl felt sorry for him, started giving him a ride to work. So I said, she says, she'll give him a ride to work. So Drufus, she picks him up in the morning, and she stopped at the gas station to pick up some lunch. And while she's waiting for lunch, Drufus, he likes these girls, and so he decides to do something nice for her and get her some gas. The problem was she drove an electric car, so I don't know where he put the gas. Anyways, he sparked some sort of a fire. Her car caught fire. And he's like, "Uh-oh!" So her car's burning. Somebody hit the emergency shutoff, so kept the fire from getting worse, but that didn't stop the car from catching fire. It was a catastrophe. I don't know. Drufus sitting here smelling like smoke, and some of his hair's burned off. So I don't know. And then he, to make things worse. Now I think this was yesterday, and he went to Supercuts to get his hair fixed. Get his hair cut. And I don't know, man. I mean, they jacked up his hair. It looks worse than he did before the fire. I'd never go to Supercuts, man. I don't know. That's. But anyways, he went to Supercuts. They chopped up his head. Well, Rufus, what kind of haircut is that? Well, I just did to cut off some of the burnt part, so it don't look so bad. Yeah, well, it looked so bad. Anyways, um, so that happened, and that's been the latest. Now, next week we're supposed to have a guy on. I was told that we're supposed to have some guy on by the name of Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. So we'll be having him on next week. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. So do tune in. Jufus, who is Mike Hunt? I don't know. Mike Hunt. He's gonna be guest, but I don't. They didn't tell me anything either. Okay, so Mike Hunt, just Mike Hunt is going to be on the show. Mike Hunt is going to be on the show next week. Mike Hunt. Be listening for that, looking out. Do tune in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we need to get to our guest. And our guest is his name is Buzz. Buzz Johnson. Buzz Johnson. So let's see if we can get a hold of Mr. Johnson and go from there. If we could. Buzz, you on the line? Hey, Mr. Pencil. Hey, Mr. Pencil. How you doing, Buzz? I'm pretty good. I'm Mr. Pencil. You got the name wrong. The name actually is the American Euthanasian Society of Westminster, Maryland. Oh, okay. I do apologize. I didn't get the backstory. We tried to do that in advance, but it doesn't always work out. Oh, it's no problem. But you had the name wrong. So basically, every city has a animal control, a dog pound, and ASPCA. Well, not every city, but most cities, and some cities don't have any animal control at all. But the ones that do have animal control, we try to assist them. Anyways, what we do is we handle animals and containing them and all. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, you're the dog pound. You're animal control. Yes, Mr. Pencil. We have to be the people. We're not really correction. We're not the dog pound. We are a branch in the dog pound. Oh, okay, you're a branch in the dog pound. Yes, we're the euthanization branch. You're the euthanization branch? Is that what you're saying? Yes, we're the euthanization branch. And we euthanize the animals. Oh, okay. Well, that's terrible. I didn't know they still euthanize. I thought they tried to do adoption and finding homes for the animals and stuff. Yes, well, they try to do that as much as they can, but they don't always be successful in doing that. So, basically, what our organization does is we're responsible for, if the city calls us out, we have to go out and basically collect the animals and take them to our facility or other facilities. Okay, well that makes sense. Your organization has to take them to a facility or other facilities. Yes. It's very, you're basically training for this. It's very complicated, and it can be expensive too. Okay. It's not really noisy where you're at. Yes, I do apologize for that, but it's always that way here. Okay. So You're basically animal control. That's kind of it. Like I say, we're a branch within the animal control. We work with them. We work with other facilities. Okay. So you say you have animal shelters and you have animal kennels and you have dog pound and you have ASPCA. What about shelters? You have shelters? Yes, we have shelters too. We work with them all, but we're the last resort. They call us to come and dispose of the animals. Oh, geez, dispose of animals. Okay, so that's what we'll have you do. So, it's kind of noisy where you're at. It sounded like it was at what the heck was that? What the heck was what? It sounded like gunshots, man. Mr. Pencil, okay, so okay. Anyways, you say you deal with the animals. That's correct, Mr. Pencil. We euthanize about 20 animals a day. You euthanize 20 animals a day. Yes, that's our job. We're the Euthanization Society. We are the branch that handles that. That's what we do, euthanize. Okay, so you all are euthanization facility. Yes, you see, the problem that we have is that we're trying to get better equipment. We euthanize about 20 animals a day, but we're trying to get it up to 55 animals a day. We're very behind in our euthanization because the city doesn't provide us with enough equipment. Okay. All right, well, that makes sense. A lot of cities are underfunded like that, so wouldn't be new. It's a very big problem, Mr. Pencil. We need more euthanization tools. Oh, okay. And they're supposed to pay for that? Correct. And see, there it goes again. What was that? Oh, well, that was fireworks, Mr. Pencil. That's fireworks. Fireworks at a dog pound? Mr. Pencil, I have to anyways, listen, Mr. Pencil. We do need more funding from the city. Okay, so this is terrible that you have to destroy these animals. I mean, I thought they got out of that. Yes, well, if we don't come in and do our job, Mr. Pencil, there will be a great overpopulation of animals. So it has to be controlled. But we benefit. There's money to be made with animal products such as glue, industrial chemicals, and building manufacturing products. Okay, that sounds terrible. You said there's money to be made with that? Well, it was that's regular procedure, Mr. Pinto. They've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, well, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of corrupt. How many? How often are you all disposing of animals? Well, Mr. Pinto, that's a good question. We have a gas chamber, but it's 40 years old, and sometimes it doesn't work so well. So we open the door sometimes, and animals run out of it, and it's a very big problem. Okay, what the hell was that? I don't know, Mr. Pinto. I don't know. But what I was saying is there. what I'm saying, Mr. Princess, our equipment doesn't need upgrading. It's not the best equipment, and we don't like shooting the animals. It's too. Um. So I think we got disconnected there. A minute there. Buzz. Are you still there? Oh yes, Mr. Pencil. We did get disconnected. But what I was trying to say was that uh, the question was, I mean, you do understand that we are a euthanization society. Yes, you're euthanization facility. Euthanasian society. A society? What's the difference between a society and a facility? Well, I don't know. It's what they call us. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't like shooting the animals. It draws a lot of attention. You don't like shooting the animals, so you are shooting the animals. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. No. I mean, I didn't say I was shooting the animal. I say I don't like shooting animals. Okay, well, I don't know what the hell that means, sir. Okay. Oh my God. So you don't sound like you know what you're doing, is what I'm saying. No, that's not true, Mr. Pencil. See, Mike, we are professional, but we're also as good as our equipment. You can't blame us if we're not properly funded. Well, I don't know. That's debatable, man. I don't know if there's facilities like y'all's anymore. I thought, at least that's what I thought. Well, Mr. Pinto, look. If a dog runs, if a dog runs out of our facility, it's got a knife in the back of its head, or a cat runs. Oh my God! I said if a cat runs out of our facility and it's got a bullet in it, you know what I'm saying? That looks bad on us. That shows that we're not making the effort. Okay, so you got dogs running out of your facility with knives in the back of their head? No. Well, no. I'm saying for example, Mr. Pencil. Oh my God, man, are you serious? You must be joking. That's sick. Mike, listen. That's what I'm talking about. We need new equipment because if an animal runs out of, we use the gas chamber. Gas chamber is the proper standard way for euthanizing the animals. If the animal runs out of the gas chamber and it's not dead, then you know, I can't. I got so much noise here. Hey, Joey, can you do something about that? Oh, anyways, Mr. Pencil, what I'm saying is that if an animal runs out of our facility because we didn't properly dispose of it, then that looks bad on us. Okay, well, yeah, man, of course. Hell yeah, but I mean, even when you're doing your job, it's horrible. Well, Mike, I mean, you do understand that we are a euthanization facility. Well, you said you were a euthanization society. Man, Mr. Pinto, you're just being difficult. I'm not trying, the facility, the society. I'm trying to explain to you that we don't want the animals to suffer. We're supposed to, use either a cattle prod or a cattle punch or a gun or something. Okay, so wow, man, I don't know. So, how many animals do you take in on a daily basis? Well, that depends. You see, if we get a call for a large pickup, and it could be hundreds of animals that you all would take in. Really? Yeah, like Mr. Pencil, we got called to this old lady's house, and she had over 400 cats. We had to rent another truck to pick these animals up, and shelters were full. The shelters couldn't take them. We checked around the county, we checked around the state. Everybody's full. Most shelters stay full, say overpopulated. Okay, well that makes sense. Most shelters I have heard are overpopulated and they're usually maxed filled to the capacity. That's correct. That's right. But usually there's places that'll still take them in. Well, we couldn't find these places, and you got to keep in mind that most of the time, most of these facilities are full. So out of state, no one could take these animals, and so we had to use the gas chamber. We used our gas chamber until it broke, and we couldn't get a serviceman because it was the weekend. So basically, we had to do what we call hunting season. What's you said hunting season? Yes, we had to do. We had to use hunting season. Well, what the hell's that? Well, basically, we had to sue them. Oh my God, man, Mike, you don't understand. See, we don't seem to be aware of how big a problem this is. I mean, this lady had 400 cats, and we had 3 calls that week, so we had over 1,000 cats, and ain't nobody adopting that many cats, Mike. We took a couple of those dozen out to feed to coyotes in the woods. But cats multiply faster than you can get rid of them. Same thing with dogs, but dogs seem to be more controlled, Mike. I mean, cats simply, cats, they have a mind of their own, Mike. They do whatever they want to do. They do whatever the hell they want to do. Dogs, they have to stay behind fence, and the pet owners, do what the pet owner wants them to do, and they're more controlled. But cats, they climb the fence and they go wherever the hell they want to go. So they do whatever they want to do, and generally, we get more cats that come into our facility than we do dogs. So but we see a lot of dogs too. Man, I understand what that there's there. I understand this has to be. There has to be an animal control in place, but I just don't think you can be trusted for this job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, since I've been talking to you, Mike, I can be trusted. I tell you, I can be trusted, but the thing about it is that what I'm trying to tell you is that I am doing my best to run this facility correctly and legally and and by the state. And what I'm trying to tell you is that uh, we we have to control the animal populations. And these populations are enormous. I mean, we can't manage the amount of animals that come into our facility, and that's the majority of the facilities around the state. Okay, well, I understand what you're saying, man. But I don't know. Look, Buzz, we got to go to a commercial, and when we get to this commercial, we'll come back and talk to you. All right? Okay, Mr. Pencil, that sounds pretty good. That was Buzz Johnson. He's with the animal euthanization facility. And so what we got to do now is go to commercial. We're trying to make sense of this guy. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of frustrating, whatever this guy's doing. We'll try to do better. Anyways, have you been injured in a tractor trailer truck accident? Contact the law offices of Foster, McKnight, and Kelly. We get people justice. We get people millions of dollars for their injuries. We get them well taken care of. We get them time off from work. If you need representation, contact the law offices of Foster, McKnight, and Kelly. We care about you. Nantucket, Canada, Beaufort Avenue. For the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Family Bootery Shoes, the best shoes for the lowest price. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Buy one pair of shoes, get another free plus $1. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. That's right. Buy one pair of shoes, get another free for just $1. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Family Bootery has the best selection. Converse, Red Goose Shoes, Stacy Adams, and Rockport. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Come to Family Bootery Shoes, Beaufort Avenue, Nantucket, Canada. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Two for the price of one plus $1, two for the price of one plus $1. Gretchen Ice Scrapers. If you had trouble removing ice from your windshield this winter, get a Gretchen Ice Scraper. It has a scraper on the front, it has a brush, and it has a second scraper. 3 utensils in one. Look for the brand Gretchen. It's the best in the business. Spanky's toothpick flossers are the best flossers for your dental hygiene. Look for the brand name Spanky's. They're in your local pharmacy. Best flossers in the business, and they're very affordable. Look for the brand Spanky's. And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you that Nantucket 16 is where we are trying to raise money for our channel, and we're trying to get things going for our 4K. So we're trying to upgrade the 4K, gonna need $8 million for that, but anyways, it's been a very difficult show tonight because we're talking to Buzz Johnson, and he runs an animal control facility, and we're trying to get the lowdown on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to get back with him and see if we can make some sense of this. So this is us. Buzz, are you still there? Yes, Mike. Listen, Mike. Listen. I understand that you're not too happy, but about what I'm telling you. But here's the thing. I'm trying to explain to you that this is how the facility works. So you have to understand that this is our job. This is not something that we choose to do. This is our job. This is what we're hired to do. Okay, yes, I understand that, and that's understandable. But once again, I thought just pretty much the system's changed these days. Well, Mike, listen, look, I feel the same way you do. I feel like it's terrible gassing the animals to death, but feeding them is stabbing them or beating them with a club. My God, man! I mean, come on, woo, come on. Yes, well, I understand what you're saying, Mike, but look, you can't blame me because our facility is underfunded. So it is irresponsible, but the responsibility primarily lies on the city. No, wait, now you blame you're blaming the city. Yeah, yes, Mike. I mean, listen. I mean, you're trying to blame me, right? But what I'm talking about is, well, I'm not really just. I'm blaming the city, but I'm also blaming the irresponsible pet owners. Okay, pet owners who let their animals overpopulate or run puppy mills. It's um it's um it's them that cause people like me to be necessary. You see, um, did you know that in the 1940s, that uh, there was a uh, massive animal population uh, emergency? Emergency. These animals, like people, dogs and cats and stuff, they overpopulated to the point where every city in the United States uh, had an animal control problem, and that's when they started the animal control uh, setup. Okay, see, there you go again. What are y'all shooting animals in your place again? Huh? Okay, man, the bullets, the gunshots. I just heard gunshots. Huh? Okay, man. All right, whatever. All right, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to definitely report your facility, man. Mike, that's not necessary. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that the reason why you have animal control these days is because every city had an animal control problem, so they needed animal control. Now nowadays you have, back then there was dog pound, but nowadays you have ASPCA, you have the dog pound, you have animal shelters. You know, this is primarily the doings of people being irresponsible with their pets. Okay, well, tell me something. What do you do with all of these dead animals you kill? You know, I mean, how you bury this many animals? Because you said 1,000 animals you got in 1 week. Well, we don't bury them, Mike. Well, okay. So what do you do with them? Well, basically, we sell them to industry, Mike. You sell them to industry. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, yes, Mike. Listen, industry, industry is it's an industry that uses cats and dogs, um, and yes, all types of industries like glue factories. Okay, okay. What the hell, man? What the hell is going on there? It's glue factories, textiles, chemical plants, industrial material plants. Fur goes one place, bones go another place, meat and tissue goes to another place, organs go to another place. Mike, it's a big process. And yeah, it's very profitable. Okay, well, man, you got to be kidding. I mean, that was the old days. I remember hearing that a long time ago, but I didn't think that was even going on any longer. Mike. You're not listening. You're not listening. There's always been a need for animal products, Mike. You you ever heard of a rendering plant? No, I can't say I've ever heard of a rendering plant. What's a rendering plant? Well, Mike, that's where they go to process the dead animals. See, that's right. They take these animals, even animals not just from the animal shelter, but they take animals from the highway, roadkill, animal, deer, dog, horses, and they process it. Well, not for food, I hope. Well, not in this country, anyways. Anyways, um, so man, this is what I'm trying to tell you. We are a euthanization facility, and that's why we have a refrigerator. This is why we have a refrigerated truck. You have refrigerated trucks. What do you do with a refrigerated truck? Oh well, that's if when you get that many animals that are processed, we have to keep them refrigerated, frozen, and then the companies come and pick them up. Wow, wow, man, hold on a second. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You keep a refrigerator, a walk-in freezer. That's right, Mike. We keep a refrigerated truck because you see, if there's a high dollar animal now, let me correct something. If there's a high dollar animal, we don't kill that, like poodles, Yorkshire Terriers, um, these high dollar dogs, they get sold as is. But if it's regular mutt, then yeah, we just go ahead and kill it and sell it as processed material. Okay, so okay, that's very insensitive. You just sell a dead animal for raw animal for just I guess like you say processed material. Yes, Mike. Now listen, so when we get a large stockpile, the company sends a truck, and this truck, um, it'll come and we'll load it up, and it takes off all the processed animals. Okay, so all right, man. Well, okay. So you are the most so I mean it sounds corrupt anyways, but I mean this is a system that you all have set up. Oh, hold up. I think we got disconnected from them. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get him back on the line. We're talking to Buzz Johnson of the American Euthanization Society of Westminster, Maryland. Buzz, you back on the line? See if we can get him here. He's Yes, Mister Pencil. I'm back on the line. Sorry about that, but I didn't charge my phone. Okay. Well, man. Anyways, like I say, we're not too pleased with the show tonight because a lot of people are very not liking this. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mike, you have to keep in mind now. Every city have a euthanization, animal control, uh, dog pound, and euthanization. So it's necessary because people get overpopulated. Facilities get overpopulated with animals. Okay, well that's understandable. But we ourselves, we have to process, we have to euthanize around 20 animals a day, and we're trying to get that up to 55 animals a day. Okay, so you're trying to process more animals. You're trying to euthanize more animals. That sounds terrible. Well, no, not really, Mr. Bentham. Not really. You see, we have to process these animals because our facility gets overpopulation. We can only keep 250 animals inside the building, and we can keep another 200 animals outside, but not during the winter times. The winter months, you can't have animals really on the outside. But here's the thing: that the overpopulation is a big problem. Well, that part I understand, yes. But the issue here that I'm trying to understand is that I don't know. I think you could just do better than euthanizing these animals. Well, Mr. Pencil, not really. I mean, if you what you see, what you don't understand is it's not our fault. It's these irresponsible pet owners. People run puppy mills. If you want a puppy mill, people have all these animals. What are you going to do when they get busted running puppy mills? So, and then you have people who let their cats get overpopulated. So all of these animals, they're overpopulated. There's too many of them, and they just continue to let the animals overpopulate. So that's what our problem is. The irresponsible pet owners. Okay, man, it just sounded like you had a gunshot again over there. I mean, what the hell is going on over there? You sitting over there doing drive-bys or something? No, Mr. Pinto. Okay, so what the hell are you doing? Nothing, Mr. Pinto. What do you mean nothing? I don't know, Mr. Pinto. Okay, so we're over here talking to Buzz Johnson. He's running the what is it? American what is this place? It's the American Euthanasian Society of Westminster, Maryland, Mr. Pencil. Okay, yeah, the American Euthanization Society. Or you could call it AESWM. Okay, man, whatever. I mean, I think you all are going to get busted by some government agency, man. I mean, golly. No, I don't think so, Mr. Pinto. I don't think you understand what we're doing. Our facility is very necessary, and every city has a euthanization facility. Okay, well, Buzz Johnson. Yeah, was it in the news that you were going in people's yards and grabbing their pets? Well, not really, Mr. Pinto. Not really. That was 5 years ago. Oh, so it's true. Okay, Mr. Pencil, you're giving the wrong idea. See, here's the thing. People, the animal control is called, so we have to go out and pick up the animal. Okay, and okay, well, if we go out there and the animal runs back into its yard, then we have to leave, and then we have to come back when we're called again to the same place. So, and every time we go out back out to get this animal, it runs back into a person's yard. Okay. So every time we come out there to pick up an animal and it runs back on the yard, it's safe. We're not going to keep playing that game, Mr. Pinto. What we did was we just went on and got the animal and we took it. Well, like I say, man, that sounds like you trespassed on their property. And sounds like what you did was illegal. No, Mr. Pinto, we're not going to keep making a trip back and forth because the animal left its yard and we have to make a trip back. So we just grabbed it and we took it and we took care of business. Okay, so you grabbed the animal and you took care of business. Okay, and what does that mean? Well, oh my God. All right, man, that's woo. All right, so look, guys, I I don't know what kind of facility y'all are running, but I'm definitely gonna look into this. You all probably need to be reported, Mr. Pinto. Mr. Pinto. We are legal. We run with work for the city. We work for the state. This is our job. Okay, well, so this was concussion discussion. We're talking to I'm Buzz Johnson. Yeah, we're talking to Buzz Johnson. This guy sounds pretty corrupt. He's telling us about how his facility works, and I don't know, just something wrong with it. So we're definitely going to have to look into this guy, see if he needs to be investigated, see if he needs to go to jail. That's what I'm thinking. Mr. Pinto, I'm doing my job, okay? It is my job to run the animal control. Yeah, get off my show, man. Thank you for tuning in to Concussion Discussion. We'll be back on next week. Make sure you send in your money to 10 16. That we're in. All my regrets ain't been there. Road of regrets we're one. Never forget.